Screamboat is a Mickey Mouse-inspired horror film from this year, from 2025. This is directed by Stephen Lamort, written by Matthew Garcia-Dunn and Stephen Lamort. And we have a cast including David Howard Thornton as Steamboat Willie. And I will say, as soon as I saw that, I kind of got a little bit irritated. This is not the only Mickey Mouse horror to refer to the character as Willie. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. The character's name is not Steamboat Willie. That's the name of the cartoon. The character is called Mickey Mouse. Now, to be fair, they're not outright saying the character is called Steamboat Willie, but if you're going to name the Mickey Mouse character Steamboat Willie, I'm going to assume that you think that that's the character's name, and I find it so irritating because it doesn't take a lot of research to establish that that's not the name of the character. But if that's the biggest issue I have with the film, I guess it's not too bad. This one takes place on a ferry boat, and I quite like that because obviously the cartoon Steamboat Willie heavily involves a boat, and I thought that was a really good decision. And this mouse character is terrorizing people, this murderous little mouse character, and that's basically it. There's a little bit more substance to it than that, but in general, it's an interesting story insofar as it works well, it flows well, the pacing's quite good. It's not the most scary, but there are moments where if you're squeamish, it might be a little bit much. There are a couple of moments that are quite dark. I think they're very effective. If you're a seasoned horror fan, I don't think you'll find it to be that scary, but it is atmospheric. And I do like the costume for Steamboat Willie. I do like the design of the costume. It doesn't look too much like Mickey Mouse, but it is very effective, and I thought it worked quite well. And the performances are really good. The whistling, I could have done without the whistling. Initially it was okay, but I really hate the sound of whistling. I really hate it. I can take it in small doses, but for me it was a little bit too much. But also, Mickey does whistle in Steamboat Willie, so that was also kind of a nice touch. I didn't like it, but I kind of think it was a good decision as well. So despite the fact that they've called the character Steamboat Willie, it does actually seem to pick up a lot from the source material, more so than any other Mickey Mouse horror that I've seen so far. I think there might be maybe another one that I haven't seen yet, at least with what's available in the UK. This one wasn't streaming anywhere. I was waiting for it to come onto a streaming platform, and it's only available to rent at the time of recording. And I watch a 2025 film every week, and I had nothing else planned for this week, so I thought, okay, let's rent it, let's give it a go. And I don't mind having spent the money. I think I paid £2.99 on Amazon, which, it's not bad. It's not too bad. So if you're a fan of Mickey Mouse-based horror, give it a go. It's a nice novelty. The worst thing is the character being called Steamboat Willie, but actually everything else, the boat setting, the whistling, it does actually lean more into the source material than any other version or any other Mickey-inspired horror that I've seen to date. There could be others, but there are some that are not currently available in the UK, which is a little annoying. Hopefully, eventually, and in general, as a film, if you ignore the Mickey Mouse aspect, it's okay. It's a film about a killer with some unique aspects, such as the mouse. I think outside of Mickey Mouse horror, there are not many spaced horror films, so that does work well. The boat setting worked well. The performances were good. Some of the characters were really, really, really annoying. I think they were meant to be. I don't think they were meant to be likable, but that didn't make for the most pleasant viewing experience. Some of the scenes had quite dim lighting, and yes, it kind of made sense, but it meant it wasn't the most visually engaging, but that's not throughout the entire film. In general, Screamboat is an okay film. If you're a fan of Mickey Mouse-based horror, give it a go. I think you'll enjoy it, as long as you can overlook the fact that the character is called Willie. And if you're just looking for a good horror film, it's probably not the first one I'd recommend, put it that way, because I definitely think it's made to appeal to fans of Mickey Mouse horror. But that's fine. Not every horror film is going to appeal to everybody. In general, as a one-time watch, I thought Screamboat was a pretty good experience.